Friday night arrives, and your whole body relaxes. The quiet in your room feels better to you than the crowd. That feeling of missing out may simply be your body asking for rest. Staying home is not only fear, weakness, or laziness. Sometimes it is the first honest moment you have had all week. Many people think solitude means something is wrong. But for some people, home does not feel like a cage. On the contrary, it feels like the one place where the noise fades, the pressure softens, and a person can return to balance. Psychologists sometimes connect this to differences in stimulation thresholds. What energizes one person may feel like overwhelming input to another. A crowded, noisy environment, constant conversation, and social unpredictability may look normal from the outside. But internally, they can feel like too many signals arriving at once. If you are introverted, even pleasant interaction can take more energy than people realize. Your mind is reading tone, expression, timing, and all the unspoken rules hidden beneath the interaction. That is why home can sometimes feel less like hiding and more like recovery. And sometimes, the need for quiet is not only psychological, but spiritual too. When the world keeps pulling your attention in every direction, silence can become the place where you hear yourself again, and where your heart slowly returns to what truly matters. There is also a difference between not liking people and feeling tired of what many interactions have become. You may not need crowd energy, performance, or shallow connection in order to feel alive. You may simply have less tolerance for what feels empty. That is not bitterness. That is discernment. Research often links healthy solitude with introspection, creativity, and deeper emotional processing. In stillness, the mind has room to connect ideas, notice patterns, and become more honest with itself. Your inner world no longer feels like background noise. It becomes a place of clarity. For some, this quiet also feels like protection. Allah may be pulling you away from spaces that wear down your peace, or from relationships that blur your center. The Prophet, PBUH, also spent time alone in reflection, and this reminds us that silence is not weakness. It can be preparation, but honesty still matters. Ask yourself this: does your solitude leave you feeling more grounded and clear, or more empty and disconnected? Peace restores a person. Avoidance slowly narrows a person's world. At first they can look similar, but over time they do not feel the same. So if staying home has sometimes felt like relief rather than failure, there may be a reason for that. It may be that you are not missing life at all. You may simply be learning how to protect your energy, listen more carefully, and build a life that fits your true nature and character, rather than the rhythm of the crowd. If you have felt this too, write it in the comments. And maybe tonight, in the quiet of your own space, you can let that stillness feel not like absence, but like a return to yourself.